morning. So today is Friday, September 25th. We are still working on comparing viruses to cells, although we are really just talking about viruses right now, and we'll get into more of the comparison as we go. So we've been talking about characteristics of viruses. They have some living and some non-living characteristics, but technically they are not considered alive. The only way they can reproduce is to invade a cell and trick it into making viruses instead of, reproducing and making a normal cell. So, there are two types of viruses. There is the lytic cycle, or the ones that go through the lytic cycle, and there are viruses that actually go through the lysogenic cycle. Just a quick overview. So the lytic cycle is the short word, and it is the short cycle. As you can see, the virus comes to the cell, it attaches to the receptors of the cell. That's what the little extensions are for. And then it injects the DNA into the cell. It begins to make virus parts, assembles the viruses. Then the cell is destroyed and the viruses are released to go infect other cells. If you catch, for example, the cold, the flu, the COVID-19, those are types of viruses that go through this short cycle. Therefore, if there is an infection, you will see symptoms soon, within hours or days. Then there is the lysogenic cycle. Okay? The virus comes to the cell, attaches. Remember, the extensions are for attachment. It has to attach first before it can inject the DNA. But then it goes through a different way. That viral DNA or RNA embeds itself into the cell's DNA or RNA. When the cell divides, then it creates new cells that contain that viral DNA, and so on. Now, you can have a virus that goes through the lysogenic cycle and not know it. This is your AIDS, your herpes, okay? There's different types of herpes. And what happens is, you might have that virus and not know it because it's just kind of hiding there. It's hiding in a dormant phase. So what could happen? Something in the environment or whatever triggers this virus, then it jumps over into the lytic cycle and begins to make viruses and destroy the cell. So that's going to be our focus on Monday. Y'all will actually make slides on that. Today I have put in a little Amoeba Sisters video. It kind of goes over the characteristics of a virus, and then it talks about this lytic and lysogenic cycle. And I know the Amoeba Sisters videos are kind of corny, but they really have good information and they have good visuals for you to look at. So I kept your assignment somewhat short today so that you could maybe go back and make up, if you're behind, go back and make up some of the assignments that you're missing. The important parts, if you go in and do the bell work and exit ticket only, that is not going to cut it. That's not going to get you grades that you need to pass this class. It's those main assignments that are the important ones. But don't go from the very beginning of the school year and work your way forward. Start today and work your way gradually backwards, okay? And don't look at it as a big, huge thing. Just take one piece at a time and try to focus on that, okay? So anyway, I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you on Monday.